Welcome back, everyone, to Ponce's Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 4, Episode 6 of A Song of Ice and Fire table miniature game, and we are going to play Round 6 of our Night's Watch versus House Baratheon. It's been a huge round in Round 5 against Baratheon. Baratheon lost both their Baratheon Sentinels with Renly, and they also lost their Sentinels led by Stannis. So you've got Stannis and Renly here, just showing these guys off, defeated much like they were in the Song of Ice and Fire. Let's go into round 6. We've got the Stag Knights. They got a lucky ability. They actually get to put a condition. They're gonna put a condition on the Jon Snow's group, and we'll go from here. Remove these, and let's go ahead and jump into round 6. Before we do, quick shout out to the sponsor of this channel. As you guys know, our channel is not monetized. This is August Moldenhauer's trilogy, The Catu Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence. First book starts out Genealogy of Cthulhu. Second book is The Psychoanalysis of R'lyeh. Third book is The Archaeology of Yog-Sothoth. You know, actually, these books are standalone. Even though they're part of a trilogy, they stand alone, and you can pick up the story anywhere. I'm going to show you a little inside of Archaeology of Yog-Sothoth, just to give you guys an insight into this. But it's got crazy signals from the Necronomicon fragment. So we've got this text of this Necronomicon fragment that's been analyzed, and a number of interesting details come through in it, virulent details, signal processing into space, interesting stuff here. Psychoanalysis of R'lyeh also. This one dives deep into the Necronomicon and the Providence cipher itself, and does some translation of each of the sections. Go check them out. They're quite interesting. We got the astrology of Lovecraft. We've got translations of it. Some of the journals of the Catu journals themselves. Helps to support the channel, as does your checking out our Patreon, and as usual, liking, subscribing. This channel gives you access to Song of Ice and Fire gameplay that we're doing now, all of our miniature painting videos. We did a massive Christmas paint through. You can check that one out. We displayed all of our minis. We got Joan of Arc Armageddon, wrapping up our Joan of Arc campaign from the Apocalypse expansion. And we're going to be doing some more model builds that we haven't been doing that much lately. Getting back into Conan by Monolith, Cthulhu Wars, War of the Ring, Eldritch Horror, Cthulhu Death May Die. I've got the new volume of Cthulhu Death May Die coming out, so looking forward to that. Okay, let's jump into round number 6. We're going to start off with the Jon Snow. Jon Snow and his folks will go right ahead and battle with the Stag Knights. Stag Knights came back from a tactics board play that allowed them to have second life here. So we'll keep that going. And Stag Knights are pretty interesting because they always have 7, no matter how few of them there are. So if you check out this card, they always have 7, no matter how many rows. This is similar to Clegane's Brigands. These guys also are like that. So let's get their 7 dice ready. Let's get the Sworn Brothers dice ready as well. Let's see how we do here. Okay, so they got 6s here, so those are going to count double. They also have 3+. So they've gone ahead and done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these will block. They need to have 4+. So this 3 is out, this is out. So they're able to block these. So that's actually going to be 4 damage on Jon Snow's group. And I'll show off some of these Knights of the Watch. This was a fun paint through. I did a little bit of highlights for these. I kept it real simple. I did them all as batch paint. So if you wanted to check out the batch painting, I did a batch painting of the Baratheon set. I did one of the Night's Watch. Like I mentioned, I'm going to do Targaryen next. And then, of course, the starter set of Stark versus Lannister. I did those painting as well. That's a two-parter. So you can go out and check all of those out. I mentioned I do have Greyjoy still left to paint in addition to House Targaryen. And I'm looking to do the Free Folk next. And I'm looking to get Martell as well. And hopefully there's some other news coming from House of the Dragon. Maybe there's some news. Who knows? Let's roll a panic roll for Jon Snow and his guys. They are able to pass their panic, so no more additional injuries. And we've also activated these Stag Knights now. Let's go ahead and have our pivot, and then we'll also move and snap here to this, and we'll have, this will be half of them. So let's do the Veterans of the Watch here. This will be 8 versus 7. Okay, so we've got these are out, these are out, 1, 2, these are out, these are out, these are out. So they also do, they get 3 damage. Wow, this is a turnaround. So those Stag Knights are really holding out. We got 3 more Brothers of the Watch. Let's roll their panic roll. They get an 8, they're saved, so put their activation in. Let's go ahead and enemy must make a panic test. We'll have Alistair Florent do enemy must make a panic test, just an additional panic test. So let's go ahead and roll it. And we're able to pass that, so no worries. And finally, let's have our Veterans of the Watch. They'll do a pivot. They'll move and they'll do a pivot, and they'll flank these guys here. And once again, we'll have our Veterans of the Watch with 8, and they're 7, and we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be 1 of the Stag Knights. Let's have them roll their defense. And they lose 2 more as a result of panic. So they are panicked. They don't have panic effects, but they're panicked. And then let's go ahead and wrap it up with, we'll have Bowen Marsh having a friendly unit may make a free maneuver or attack. We'll have our Veterans of the Watch attack 1 more time. That'll be 8 versus the 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So that's 2 more damage. And the last of the Baratheon Sentinel. So the Baratheon forces have been wiped out by the Night's Watch. Guys, thanks a lot for watching. I'm really getting into this game. I'm getting to play it better. Looking forward to doing this as a live stream where you guys can totally trash how I play it. But listen, I have fun with it. You know, the solo gameplay is a little bit different when you're trying to play both sides, keep the rules going, have something to say for the camera. So looking forward to continuing the journey with the Targaryen starter set. I've got the, I did the unboxings for the minis that I'm going to paint for Targaryen heroes, as well as the Targaryen starter set. And then I also have these Unsullied Swordsmen, which I kind of bought these separately. One thing that I felt was missing from the Targaryens was Unsullied. So I'm looking forward to painting these guys up, and you guys can come check that out. When if you ring the bell, you can get notified when that is. I got to get these all carded, bagged, and all the cards bagged. thanks a lot, guys, for watching. We'll see you in the next game. Talk to you soon. Have fun out there. Keep playing games. Leave a comment below and talk to you later. Bye.